Hello everyone. I know I've been gone for quite some time, and now that I'm back, the channel has changed quite significantly. So, I just want to explain some things, tease some future projects, and say I am back. I'm back to making content. I have already got one album complete, and I have multiple more album ideas coming up in the future. So if you've been following the channel on the community tab, or I believe they changed the name to posts now, whatever it's called, if you've been following me there, you should know roughly what I've been doing for the last year. But for those of you who don't know, I've been abroad. I went to Italy, I went all across the UK, basically living out of a suitcase for a year and a half. But I don't regret anything. I had a really good time. And I finally now have a place that I can settle down in. The reason I wasn't uploading is simply because I didn't have a space I could call my own. I didn't have the time, the energy, much of anything to put into music, to put into creating new content. And so unfortunately I took a very, very long break from YouTube. I didn't really want to. I missed making music. I missed uploading videos to YouTube. I missed all of it, really. I missed even just being a musician. But I'm back now. I am back now. And I will be making content. I have no excuses anymore, other than Christmas, which is coming up, so I might need to take a little break around that. But I have albums ready to release already. So there's plenty to look forward to. I've changed my username. I used to be called Eli Turb, which is my name, but I decided to change it to Zenkichi. Might seem random for some of you, but it's been my username on many different platforms for 5 or 6 years now, and so I decided, why not use that? You know, there's not a lot of Zenkichi music places online, and so I thought I could try and own that name. So now, going forwards, I am Zenkichi or Zenkichi Music. I have created social media, finally. I finally have a TikTok and the Instagram. I mean, and that's it. But TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, it's better than just YouTube. So I've got those going on now. I will be posting to those when I can, trying to broaden my horizons. I'll link them in the description if you want to go and follow. But yeah, the channel has changed a lot. Some of you might not even recognize it, and that's what I was most concerned about. When I changed my name and changed everything, even going on Google, I've been wiped from the face of the earth, basically on the internet. So I'm going to have to start from scratch. Even though I still have my subs, the algorithm is going to hate me for quite a while. So I've got to change it, unfortunately. I've got to really grind for a while to get back into the eye of YouTube and Google's algorithm. But I can do it. I do believe I can do it. So that's what I'm going to do. Like a phoenix, I shall rise from the ashes. If you couldn't tell, this channel is mainly about Pokemon and Ace Attorney, two of my favourite franchises of all time. But I do every now and then make different content. It's not purely those. However, in the near future it will be purely those. Well, not purely, but mostly those. I have some old piano covers, actually, from when I was back in college. They're not brilliant because I was still learning at the time, but I found recordings and I thought, I can upload those, so I'm going to. Enough about that. Let's talk about the upcoming projects I have. So, one that I've already completed, which currently sits at 14 tracks, is a Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 town and city theme remaster in general. It contains most of the towns and cities from those set of games. I've remastered all the tracks. I think I will title the album Welcome to Univers or something like that, because it seems to make sense. I've tried to give each and every track an individual identity. I've tried to mix each one differently. I know it sounds weird, you know, usually think an album should kind of conform to a similar style, but yeah, there's some similar styles, but in general, each track I want it to sound like its own location, because each of these cities and towns are their own location, and they deserve their own vibe, I guess you could say. So I've done that already, that's already complete. I have a few Ace Attorney albums that are in the works and will come out in the future, probably early next year. First one, it's about in the building themes, how to explain, the court themes, the defendant lobby themes, the opening themes, the trial themes, you know, the ones where you're in the actual courthouse. Because they're quite groovy, there are a lot of bangers there. So I wanted to do an album. Yeah, I'll make an album, maybe like 8 tracks of all of those themes inside the courthouse. I wanted to do an EP this time, maybe just 2 or 3 songs for Godot, or Goddo, or however you say his name. My favourite character, my logo as well. I wanted to do more of his tracks because he's clearly loved by you guys, and I think my previous renditions of his songs, I've not done it justice. I've improved a lot over the years, and I want to look back at some of the old tracks and remaster the remaster, make him much better, because in my eyes, the quality that I used to have was god-awful. However, people seem to like it, but I can do a lot better now, and I know that, so I'm going to. And the last one for Ace Attorney is a groove album, one of the albums with all of the drum and bass heavy, okay, not drum and bass, but the drum heavy and bass heavy tracks, the investigation themes, the objection themes, the ending credit themes. A lot of those are quite groovy as well. So I wanted to do an album full of those tracks too. So there you go, sneak peek into the future of what the channel is going to be giving you. And of course, every now and then, random little track from a different game, random piano cover, random video too. I wanted to do some other styles of videos too, not just music, but music breakdowns, music reactions. Like the new Pokemon game came out, Legends ZA, or ZA if you're not British, and I wanted to react to that music. I've been holding off for like a month now from listening to the tracks. I have not heard the full tracks of any of them. I've been waiting so I can record a video for it, because I think that'd be really fun. And I've done something like that in the past, when I had a really glitchy software that we forget it existed. The video is still up, but I'd rather not remember that exists. So I want to do another one of those where I react and break down the music from the new Pokemon game and even other games in the future. I want to get back into streaming, you know, I want to do some streams again. Maybe playing games, maybe just making music. I would love to do a remaster on stream, like live on stream. Show you guys how I work. There's many ideas I have. I did one stream before playing the Phoenix Wright trilogy, and I did pretty good, but I only did it once and I didn't touch it again. But now I even have a better microphone. As you can see, I have, I think, figured out OBS a bit better than I did before. So hopefully I can make a really good quality stream. But yeah, the channel's changing. I want this to be a marker of you look back at the previous videos and you go, okay, that was all the old stuff under the old name, and this is the new stuff. New name, new vibe, new everything. Still making music the same way, but higher quality. And a wider variety of styles. I feel like I've expanded my taste of music even more in the last year, so I would like to explore a lot more when I make music. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope you're all well. It was lovely to see you again. New name, Zenkichi, new socials, they'll all be linked in the description. Please, if you know anyone who likes video game music remasters, Pokemon music, Ace Attorney music, whatever, please do share the channel. I said, I'm gonna need help to get back on the algorithm, so if you can, I would heavily appreciate it. But yeah, you guys take care, and I'll see you in the future.